Okay, right? This one's gonna be the simplest IP ban you can probably ever initiate, right? Like this player, Drunken Whale right here, level 160, is just the epitome of toxic players. It's been a really long time since I've had one of these, but like it's becoming increasingly frequent, and it was just so nasty. So I don't have it recorded, but champ select. We take a look at the game here. We had our Ashe support pick first, locked in, first pick, whatever. The next set of us to lock in was Morgana and me. And Morgana was slated as bottom, so traditionally an AD carry role. We also had Aatrox, who swapped with mid, who picked Vex, who was hovering. So with the Vex, I think we had enough AP damage, but they decided to go Morgana anyways. They lock in, don't say a word. The team's like, hey, are you planning on going Morgana still? Dead silence. You know, Ashe is wondering, hey, should I switch to AD carry? Nothing. So we get in game, and um, they finally decide to speak up. Like, I'm the one that's going to be farming. I'm the one that's going to be carrying. Ashe, you're going to be the support. So we're like, fine, whatever. First few minutes of the game is just so awful. And I don't actually start recording here until around 10 minutes. So that's probably where we're just going to pick up, right? So, like, the first little bit of this is Morgana just, like, ragging on the Ashe, right? It's like who fights and holds ult. So Ashe wasn't using her ult in fights, which was okay because it wasn't needed because we had enough damage because I was there, to fight. But Morgana, on the other hand, was missing her Qs. Unfortunately, I can't show that. Maybe we can look at the replay. But you can tell right here, I'm just telling me as Kiana, just telling the Ashe to stop. Mute Morgana, stop. This is like the third time I've had to try to separate them. Just mute. And Ashe is just getting tilted. Nothing she could do. So then here at 15 minutes, you can see her make this threat. Mute me all you want. You're still going to lose. She's ping spamming Ashe, which was just pretty much non-stop until this point. 24 minutes here. She tells the Master Yi, which by the way was, I don't know what their deal was. The Master Yi was definitely playing either like with like 500 ping or was just ironed out of their mind because they definitely were boosted in this game. But regardless, she's telling the Yi to just farm because they can win this right here. But why would she say that at 25 minutes into the game? Why would she say keep farming, you're gonna win? Probably because she knows the enemy team, which was comprised of Nasus, Kog'Maw, Sivir, and Vi, will outscale us infinitely, especially if we're forced into a 5v4 or 4v5 situation. So here at 27 minutes, just 5 men, you can probably win a 4v5. Why would she... Like, she's already hinting right here that she's AFK, introducing our team as 4 and their team as 5. And at this point in the game here, too, you can see 27:38, I'm AFK, and at 27:41, the team is doing Baron. And this is the screenshot from that exact moment. Here we are at Baron. Morgana is AFK, splitting the lane. Continue on. This was her reasoning, which was completely bogus and false. And this is one of the reasons why you guys give these people the benefit of the doubt. But this was a complete fabrication right here. Literally, I'm having a trolling support just blame me. When she was the root of the problem this entire time. Like, she went into this game knowing that she was going to troll. That's what I said nobody did. Let's just forget the Ashe. Let's just go in and go next. Vex here at 37:42. We win 5v5 if Morgana peels the Nos and Kiana and I can kill the Sivir. Morgana goes, why? Ashe doesn't deserve LP. 38:04. Again, what's this player like? Who are they to determine who wins and loses? You know, because it's not just Ashe deserving the LP, which again was not the issue. It's the other 3 people on the team that they're trolling. And then finally, this last little bit of text here, which we'll go show. I'm literally just stalling this out to waste her time inferring the Ashe. Again, 38 minutes. The entire time, the Nasus is just continuing to get bigger. I mean, he finished with a creep score of 221. He did 58,000 damage. Like, he was just unstoppable. By the way, the stone plate giving him a 25% health, or 2,500 health shield. Insane. So stupid, but regardless. And then finally, this is where I would suggest an IP ban, because here we are in the post-game chat. As you can see, the enemy team is asking us to report the Yi. We ask them to return the favor and report the Morgana. And here she says, "I'll see you on my other alt, don't worry," implying that this player has multiple accounts. Again, consider the IP ban, because their behavior in this game is repeatable. Like, these people are repeat offenders. It's not unique to one game where all of a sudden, their mental just explodes. Like, this was intentional queuing up to go in and troll this game. Anyways. Oh, I forgot to show you too. The farming creep score. Morgana had a massive amount of creep. I would say a third of it was my own jungle. So we're really just gonna skip ahead to the part where she starts AFKing. I mean, she's been AFK this whole game, right? Like, she doesn't really care, but there's one part in particular that like, makes it absolutely evident. And what they're doing is they're not creating any pressure. So what they'll do is they'll go AFK and silent. Here it is. She starts farming my jungle. But what they'll do is they'll AFK in a side lane. They'll push it slowly, not enough to create pressure. And then they'll just turn around and start farming Scuttle. They'll start farming your jungle, which again is taking resources from your team, from the people who are carrying. Let's see. And it basically just chokes your team out while letting the enemy team to scale, and that's essentially what we just discussed in those chat logs. Yeah, so here's the part where she goes, the team's at Baron, I'm AFK. Like, we're able to crank out some of these fights, like, but it's very, very hard. So yeah, here we ping for her to take that. Instead of pushing the tower, she decides to go farm the jungle. We'll just speed through this. This again is her taking resources from me, from the team, from people who would otherwise use it. Again, here's Dragon, so, good thing for her, she ends up on the other side of the map when another fight breaks out. She backs, she doesn't even create the pressure. She goes ahead, runs straight to red, takes red buff, then to blue, takes blue buff, and then Gromp again. Like, what is this? It's 31 minutes into the game. This is just vile. This is so bad. She's looking for camps to farm in the enemy jungle. She has nothing to do. She just wasted 30 seconds running around there. Again, like, literally looking for the closest thing to farm, just not wanting to... And here she goes clearing, full clearing again. Like, right. Please. Ban these people. IP ban these people. And look, if you want proof that this isn't an isolated case, it's not too hard to find these people. Look at this game. Oh, well, before we move on, what is this? They already got into a game since then? Wow. Well, let's look at the creep score here. Stats. Morgana. Neutral minions killed in team jungle, 79. This was actually 79. 192 minions killed. 15,000 in gold. It's like she out-earned the Aatrox, who was, doing better. Anyways, it's not hard to look into these people's match history. Not that one. This one. 113 and 5. Like, dang. I'm sure this one they they were playing with integrity. I'm sure this one they were actually trying. Well, let's go take a look really quick because I don't think you guys are able to do the investigations on your own. So here I am doing it for you. I think we'll just randomly click to some moment in time. Oh yeah, this one. This one you might be able to consider, oh, she was just trying to get the Jin, right? But she's a level down. The Jin's not even, like, he was half health when this started. The Swain is right there. The Nautilus is in the Tri-Brush. Like, you shouldn't be trying to engage this. And then she just sits there and takes the damage, and she's probably flaming the support. I would consider that a borderline intentional feed. I think there was one moment here in particular. Just report this not, hope we FF at 15. Just report this not, hope we have... Like, right there, she's already toxic. Let's see, there's a part here where she dies. Put the towers down at that point. Yeah, right here. So here's another one, alright? Oh, by the way, at that past life that we just watched, she was already 0-5. So here she is, 0-7. Drunken Whale. They have no tower. They're out-leveled. Shouldn't be fighting this. Jarvan comes in. E and not go down. She just stands there and dies. Look at this. 5-man mid. 5-man mid. Sure, let's waste 40 minutes to lose. Like, this player is just so toxic. The fact that they were able to make it to level 160 whatever is so pathetic. Look at this, 160. You would think people by this level would know what to do and what not to do. Especially in Gold 3. Apparently they're Gold 3. Gold 3 91 LP. Like, it doesn't matter if for 5 matches they play decently. Because, even though their performance might reflect, good KDAs or whatever, they're probably extremely negative in chat, which I can't review. Only Brian can review it. But the every 5 games or so where they just totally mental, like queue up with the intent of losing, that's bannable, right? That's IP bannable. You don't want those people playing your game. I don't understand how they continue to make it. Anyways, that's my rant. That's my review on Drunken Whale. Again, I'm recommending an IP ban, since apparently they have alternate accounts, so I would investigate all their accounts. Doesn't matter if one of them's bad or not, or what, they're all good. If he has 10 accounts and the other 9 are good and this one is bad, it shouldn't matter. They should all be banned. Anyways. Hope Riot does the right thing in this case. Probably not.